Hello, I'm Heather, and I'm going to be talking about Catholic Charities Community Services, the agency where I'm doing my practicum. So the social problems that we address at our agency are homelessness, teen support and development, emergency housing needs, foster children and adoption, veteran needs, and substance abuse within families. I'm specifically working within the PATH program, which is an acronym that stands for Project for Assistance to Transition from Homelessness. So the social policies and laws that directly impact PATH are that, PATH is part of the first major federal legislative response to homelessness. So it's actually a formula grant authorized by the Stuart B. McKinney Homeless Assistance Amendments Act of 1990. This legislation directly impacts the delivery of services because it targets it allows us to target a specific population, which are the mentally ill and those with substance addiction, and it allows for services to be delivered to person in environment, on the streets, in the forest, under bridges and whatnot. So that's really cool to have a program that allows for those services to go out into the community instead of having individuals come to us. As far as the governance goes, Catholic Charities, where I work, is all under one headquarter, which is in Phoenix, which is 2 hours south of me. And we do have a chief executive officer and president and CEO. His name is Paul Mulligan. We have an executive director, Stephen Kapopris. We have a vice president of human resources, Sarah Wilson, a vice president of philanthropy, Karen Biskro, and then we have 2 vice presidents of the direct program. So my academic field instructor is the vice president of Northern Arizona. She's the program's operations manager or vice president. So she works with 4 or 5 different communities, cities throughout Northern Arizona. She is stationed, or her office is in Prescott where I am, but she's rarely there. So sometimes we meet in person, sometimes we meet via the phone or on Zoom. As far as the agency structure goes, let's see here. So there are the major programs that are at my agency are PATH, where I'm working, and PATH is a first responder program. It's aimed to locate and assist mentally ill or substance addicted individuals experiencing homelessness by providing food, water, clothing, blankets, tents, and other basic necessities to them in their environment. The other programs are North Star, which I will be with in the fall, and that connects teens to community services. Another program is Housing and Homeless Services, which are emergency housing for those with an unexpected loss, as far as maybe a job or an accident or something like that. Then we have Veteran Services, which increase opportunities for veterans with jobs, housing, healthcare, education, disabilities, etc. And then we have Therapeutic Foster Care, and that provides foster homes for hard-to-place children. And the last service that we have in our agency are Arizona Families First, which it helps parents address substance abuse issues that are affecting their ability to care properly for their children or to get and keep a job. So those are that's our agency structure. And what's kind of cool is that there's quite a bit of referral within the agency. So if we come across as a PATH outreach worker, if we come across an individual who's a veteran, we can refer them to Veteran Services. If it's somebody who is experiencing, an emergency housing situation, as far as this is just very temporary, not homelessness as a chronic issue, then we can refer them to Housing and Homeless Services. So it's kind of cool to see how they support and refer within the agency. As far as funding goes, Catholic Charities is a 501c3 nonprofit. So 60% of our income is federal contracts. 19% is from Arizona cities, counties, and state funding, and 14% is from individual contributions, and the other is from other. So all income is nonprofit funding as far as grants and raising money that way. As far as leadership goes, so I'm with the PATH program, and my lead is Pauline Jackson. And Pauline so there's only 2 PATH workers at my agency, and Pauline is the lead. and then she has a co-lead, which is Evelyn. And so they actually report to a supervisor that's in Flagstaff, which is 2 hours north of us, and that's Richard Brusso. So within northern Arizona, Richard Brusso is the supervisor, and so there will be meetings, and they're usually via Zoom. And so the individuals don't see each other in person, but they are supportive of each other and the programs. Let's see, as far as the agency mission goals and objectives, let's see here. So PATH falls under the same mission of Catholic Charities, which is to, the mission of PATH is to provide services to people in need and to advocate for justice in social structures, and to call the entire church and other people of goodwill to do the same. And the goal of PATH is to contact as many individuals as possible. So as far as an accountability goal, they have a goal to locate 10 individuals in need per week, which is never a problem. They exceed that. And then to enroll 3 individuals in the PATH program per month. So in order to formally be enrolled in PATH, you have to meet the criteria. But I do notice that when we come across individuals who don't meet the criteria, that they're still able to assist in a lot of ways, as far as immediate water, food. Sometimes just from donation, we can give things away like that. So nobody's turned away, even if they don't meet the criteria. As far as any collaborations in the community, I've had opportunity to go to case conferencing with other local homeless service providers, different shelters, and different Salvation Army, the different agencies within the community that their goal is to end and assist with homelessness. And then there's also coalition meetings, so I've had the opportunity to attend those, and they just pool all the community resources to problem solve and work together and use, be able to support one another. As far as service delivery methods, case management, there's evidence supporting case management for homelessness. As far as case management is a key element in the quality and continuity of health care for homeless individuals. Many times homeless individuals have a difficult time keeping track of the things that they need to do to take the steps to get them out of homelessness. So case management is crucial to keep track of, to identify needs, and to continually be reaching out to the individual. And then methods of accountability. There are, because it's a federal program, there's a lot of accountability as far as inputting any income received and any income or any expenses used. And how that is used goes directly to the state, which also keeps track of it, because there's other agencies that are utilizing the PATH program. And so then they collect all that data and are able to be accountable to the federal government. So that's a little bit about Catholic Charities. There's a lot of information online about Catholic Charities if you have any other questions, and thank you.